the Supreme Court
Did
feels.
you study law, Bruce?
My father is a lawyer.
But did you?
I did not study law. No.
What is fascinating, right, is that no legal scholar could do a better job of explaining the legal intricacies that Bruce Cohen just did. And one of the things that fascinates us is the passion that you bring to an area that you care about, even though your expertise has been in filmmaking. But you hear that passion and that content that obviously took a lot of time in developing, that expertise that allows you to fulfill all these other areas of your life. But I want to turn to...
Well, let me just say, because this goes back to part of your question that we hadn't really gotten to yet, which was the connection between my career and whatever success have achieved in the career and the philanthropic work. And what I have found is that there's a beautiful karmic flow back and forth, where everything that I'm doing and experiencing and learning from in the philanthropic world and in the political world really helps and informs my filmmaking and vice versa. And what you just described that's a fundamental part of producing a movie. Every movie you start, you are not an expert on whatever the subject is about. Most likely, even if you might have some passing interest, but you don't know the setting, you don't know the characters, you don't know the jobs they're doing, you don't know the situation they're doing. But your job as overseeing a crew is you are now going to become an expert on the world of whatever that movie is. When you're doing Hook, you need to learn everything there was about pirate ships and Peter Pan and fictional stuff. When you're doing Alive, which was the Uruguayan rugby team crashing in the Andes, we learned everything there was to know about survival in the wilderness for 62 days. With Harvey Milk, you become an expert on Harvey's life. You end up having more access and more information on Harvey and his friends than perhaps anyone who's come before you, just by the definition that you're the first people doing a narrative film about him where you're needing to learn all this information. So the needing to become an expert in a field that you previously were not an expert in, and then translating that to the public in a way that they will understand and be moved by and be entertained by, that's your job as a producer. So there's no more perfect job than that suited to the world of philanthropy and politics.